What's up YouTube, Pokemon here bringing you another Pokemon TCG opening. Today we're looking at the theme deck Stone Heart from Ancient Origins, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get down to it. As you can see, I did open this ahead of time. That was just to get the cards inside the deck organized so that we can view it a little better. I taped it down to keep it from flapping all over the place while I did my intro, and now the tape's giving me a little trouble, of course. Alright, so there we go, we got it going. As you can see, we do have the Regirock holographic card here. Only way to get that is actually to get this theme deck. It's normally a regular rare card in the set. Here is the playmat. Give me just a sec and we'll get a closer look at this. Here you can get a better look at that playmat that comes with this theme deck. You can see we got our Regirock right there on our side, Metagross on our opponent's side, spot for the prize cards, active Pokemon, bench, discard, deck, and some nice rule reminders in case you're just getting started. And then we have our counters, burn, and poison marker. Here's the pamphlet with lots of information about the card game and this set on it. And then of course it also has a checklist for the set as a whole, so you can mark them as you go. Red is holographic, black is regular, and blue is reverse holo. So you can, if you're a completionist, you can hunt down every version of every card. Comes with a coin, of course. I just realized I still have the coin from the previous theme deck in here. As you can see, this one comes with a Rayquaza coin. Very nice. Very powerful looking. So we'll go ahead and put him up here. That's pretty much all we need the shelf for. Here is the box that the deck -1 card comes in. We also have here the code card. Use this and you'll get this theme deck in the online version of the game. And then here's that holographic card, which we'll put with his counterpart in the deck once we get going through it, which is right now. Just go ahead and get these cards out of this deck box and go through what all comes in here, shall we? And we'll put that up here so we can kind of keep an eye on it. Alright, first up is Regirock, so we'll go ahead and put our holographic card here. That is the only way to get this in holographic form. Go ahead and pause it if you want to read those moves real quick. And that is it for the rock types. Yep, I know. That quick, that easy. It's almost not worth having rock types in here, and to be honest, I'd probably take them out if I was you. Next up is a Virizion. This is actually normally a holographic card as well, so this is the only way you're going to get it in the non-holo version. Not that people really go hunting for non-holo versions, but it's something to note. Here's the first solid line that's very playable, and I think we will see in some competitive decks, and that is this new line here. So it has 4 Oddish, nothing special on his own. Gloom, also not very special. We have 3 of those, but here's where it gets interesting and special, and that is Vileplume. 130 HP, which is pretty dang good. Is unfortunately a stage 2, but Level Ball helps out with that some. And we have the ability Irritating Pollen. Each player can't play any item cards from his or her hand. That's right, you shut down item cards completely with Vileplume. So you can definitely see how useful that could be. So you might want to get an additional Vileplume, maybe lose at least one of those Oddishes, make like a 2-2-2 line or something, or 3-2-2, and you'll just want him on your bench disrupting the game. Next up is a line of 3 Combi. Nothing special there at all. But then we have the Vespiquen, which it evolves into, which is just so-so, to be honest. The other Vespiquen is definitely more playable. You might want to make that swap out if you want to keep a Vespiquen line in here. Another playable line of Pokemon in here is this line. This one deck comes with 3 Spinarak and 2 Ariados. The Ariados is got this nifty little ability, Poisonous Nest. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may use this ability. Both active Pokemon, except for grass Pokemon, are now poisoned. So as long as you have a grass type out there as your active Pokemon, you'll just be poisoning your opponent. So, definitely useful skill. Now we get into our colorless. Here we have Porygon, 4 Porygons. Nothing special, nothing horrible, just a standard basic Pokemon. And then we have Porygon 2 of them in this one. Again, nothing too spectacular. There is 2 versions of Porygon Z that you might want to look into to see if you want to play those. Otherwise, you might want to just take it out and put some other grass type Pokemon to build up and take advantage of Ariados and Vileplume and whatnot. Alright, now into our trainers. We have Ace Trainer, which I do believe will become very playable and find it at least 1 copy into mini decks once it's rotated out. We also have a Healing Scarf, Level Ball, very useful if you're using Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon. A Lucky Helmet, Pokemon Center Lady, Pokemon Fan Club, Potion, 2 Professor's Letters, Switch, couple of Tiernos, and a Wally. Nothing too insanely cool, but a couple of goodies. And then we get into our energy. There are 14 grass energy and 7 fighting energy in this deck. So that is the theme deck. Stoneheart. All in all, I'd say probably the slightly better of the 2. It does have a couple of very playable lines in it, namely Vileplume and Ariados. Definitely can make a competitive deck around those, but that's about it. The rest of it needs some work, and even those lines need some adjusting. One Vileplume just ain't gonna cut it. So, that's it in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy this, make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave me a like. Leave your comments below of what you think of the deck below. Share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so you don't miss out on future videos and giveaways. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.